What's going on, guys? Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery, author of Diamonds in the Sky here, waiting for my dog. Lord only knows how far back there he is. Oh, there he is. He's coming. We're going to take a nice springtime stroll here now that the mud has mostly dried up. Thank God. It was really messy there for a while. And we're going to talk right now about the training fantasy. So in this industry, there's this fantasy that a lot of contractors have when they come to talk to me that there must just be a way, if they find the right trainer and the right program, that they can take brand new people who have never sold a roof in their life or have never sold anything in their life, stick them in front of the TV or the computer at the office one day, hit play and be like, here, watch these 5 hours of videos. This person's great. And then, ta-da! You're going to be $1 million roof salesman. They cut them loose. And then they just think, well, they're either going to make it or they're not. And that's just not fair to these people. And also it is unrealistic and, dare I say, impossible for you to take a brand new person and teach them to sell roofs in 5 hours watching videos when you say, just watch these, I'll be back at lunch, I'll bring you Chipotle. It just doesn't work, okay? This is not the roof sales position, although I do always say it's not rocket science, and I mean that, it's not. But it's not learning how to flip a burger at Wendy's. Like if I was 17 and I went to work at Wendy's, they probably would stick me in the break room or the back freezer area between the two walk-in freezers and be like, hey, watch this video. It's going to show you what to do. And it shows you washing your hands before and after everything. It shows you how to flip a burger and for how long and how to use the timer on the fryer for the French fries. And after that, you know what? I probably could do my job, right? Roof sales, however, there's too much for them to learn. You can't put them in front of a video. There is nothing that can replace live classroom style formal training. Okay, so now we jump into the other part. Let's say that you shove them through these 5 hours of videos or whatever, some things that people say that they've been doing. And then you go, well, we're going to have him go out with our top salesman. He's the best. He sold $1.2 million last year. If they just learn what he does, then they'll do $1 million too. No, they won't. Here's why. Let's imagine again for a second. Scenario. You guys probably know who Chef Gordon Ramsay is, right? He's literally like one of the most famous, world famous chefs on the planet. Okay, he's got restaurants all over. He's got that show Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, he's the best, right? So if you stick me in the kitchen with him and you go, Becca, this is the best chef in the world. Watch him make beef Wellington, and then you're gonna be our number one gal to make beef Wellington in our restaurant. And we're gonna run the restaurant. So watch him a couple times, and then we're gonna run a 5-star Michelin restaurant. What? Do you guys see how crazy that is? But that's what most of you are doing, right? With your roof sales guys, you're like, well, just watch this guy. He's the best. And these people are going out there and they're like, I know that this is an Eve or is it a rake? And then they're not making it. This is just not how it works. So the point of this message today is about how formal sales training works. And you have to have, this is a multi-day process. You have to have formal classroom style training where people are slowly connecting the dots. They're reading, writing, listening, and seeing. Okay, all of it. This is why just video doesn't work. This is why just field training doesn't work. The classroom attacks it from all angles. Then and only then can you supplement videos, can you supplement in ride-along training, and then it makes sense. If I have a recipe to make beef Wellington and I get taught by a teacher step by step and I go through it and then I've done it a few times and then they give me an opportunity to cook alongside Chef Gordon Ramsay. Now I have things I can pick up. I can pick up a thing or two from him. But just sticking me in the kitchen, having me watch a video of him making it, or having me stand next to him while he makes it, ain't gonna work, okay? This should all logically make sense to you guys. The other thing that we forget is, hopefully you can hear me over this absurdly loud airplane. The other thing we need to talk about is when it comes to sales training, you're not just teaching them what to do and say when. In the oversimplified version, yes, we are teaching them what to do and say when. Like, here's what you say at the door. Here's what you say on the sales presentation. But the truth is, like, if you know anything about teaching sales, good sales training is kind of like brainwashing, right? Because we're not just teaching them, here's how to talk about a product or a service that you offer and how to close. You're teaching them a mindset, right? We're teaching them like an opportunistic mindset, the always be closing mindset, the confidence, the assume the sale mindset. And the training itself should actually be selling the trainee on the same thing that we're going to be selling our customers on. We're making it in their head a no-brainer that people will buy from you. The same way we make the customer feel it's a no-brainer to buy from me. You can't do that without training that is written specifically to achieve that. So this is how like Cutco Cutlery does it. Again, True Green, Kirby Vacuum, like all these big direct sales companies that hire and launch tens of thousands of salespeople. That's crazy, right? Some of you are struggling to get one salesperson this month. They're getting tens of thousands a year, okay? This is how they do it. So what I've done is I've modeled my new hires training off of Cutco Cutlery's training. So Cutco did all the work. They've been in business for, now it's like 60, 70 or something like that. I think it was 1949. So do the math there, 60, 70 years. And I took their training because that's what I went through when I became a salesperson. That's what I trained on when I became a manager at Cutco. And I took that system because it was absolutely brilliant and I would say flawless. And I turned it into a storm restoration model so that you guys can take a repeatable, standardized, turnkey, effective storm restoration sales training and take brand new people who don't know their elbow from their asshole about sales or roofs or insurance or anything. And in 5 days, let them loose and watch what happens. They'll come back with contracts. I had a guy, one of my guys, Austin and Brad, they were a team down in Texas, and they actually were one of my first clients ever. This is when I was making the new hires. I was like, will you guys like beta test this for me? They're one of the people that did. And they came back, I was like really nervous, of course, because I just made this and I'm like, I hope it works, right? Because I was going to be selling it. And they came back and they go, Becca, you're not going to believe this. We hired 3 people that have never done sales, have never done roofing, don't know anything. We took them, put them through that training. We launched them on Monday. All 3 of them came back with a signed contract that day. I was like, holy shit. Cool. Yeah, I knew that would happen, right? But that's what happens. It works because it's a system that has been proven over and over and over again. And I took it and adopted it for the roof sales model. So I want you guys to know how critical it is that your salespeople go through formal sales training. You cannot replace formal classroom style training with a video or ride-along training. You just can't. And please remember, the success, the ability of your salespeople is the lifeblood of your company. Do not skimp on this. Like, that's the one thing above anything else, above advertising, above SEO, above office space and truck wraps and shirts and all of that. The skills, the training of your salespeople are the exact thing that is going to make the difference of our jobs coming in or not. They're the salespeople, right? So do not skimp on that. Give them what they need because it's what you need. So if you're looking for repeatable sales training, my program, the New Hires Training, has been proven over and over and over and over and over and over again since 2014 when I launched it. Please invest in yourself, invest in your people, because this opportunity is too dang simple and it's too incredible to not be giving people the chance to succeed that we can give them. And all we have to do is give them the right training. And I firmly believe anybody can do it. Roof sales is a unique opportunity and it's so simple, but we have to give them that recipe. So give them that recipe. Go to roofsalesmastery.com. Check out my New Hires Training. You can enroll right there and get instant access online. I know you're going to love it. Everybody does. So as always, you guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You can check out roofsalesmastery.com, like I said, for my programs. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Keep it crunchy. Bye.